What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, my babies? And welcome to another energizing and epic and I'm just having gastral problem. I'm trying to get the words out, but it's building up in my chest. Just a wonderful episode. The audition with your boy, the Sebastian Alexander Bonet. I am your boy, the Sebastian Alexander Bonet. Now, make sure that you subscribe. I forget what corner it's in. Make sure you subscribe to the video. Down below are the links to get in contact with me via email, via Twitter, via Instagram, via Facebook. I love to hear from you all, so you can definitely get in contact with me. I don't mind you emailing me and all that good stuff. Just, follow me and pass these videos out to your friends. That's how I get out there. That's how I get my message out there. And for those that are doing it, I greatly appreciate it. I want to give a shout out to my freshman brother in the FAMU Concert Choir, Mr. Austin Gaskin. He is a faithful watcher of my videos, and I greatly appreciate it. He's about to be a blogger as well. He's been asking me for some advice about blogging, so he's about to get his stuff out there, and I cannot wait. Make sure you follow him. I'll let you know when his stuff comes out. And that's really about it. Everything is well with me. But baby, let me tell you what it is, and I'm going to make it quick because right now I feel my bowels starting to move, and I'm about to go to the bathroom in a minute, so I'm going to shift and put my weight on this cheek to keep anything from happening. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. What you won't do is judge me. What you won't do is judge me. So, I have not watched the first season of this show, but I have fell in love with it because it is a bit much. The only reason I'm doing a video tonight, I'm going to continue to do videos about it, because tonight was off the chain. Now, I've saw the past couple of episodes, and I guess I should tell you the show. It's called L.A. Hair. And to me, it is everything. I really don't watch a lot of reality shows, but I don't know how I got on this. I think my best friend Trell was looking at it first, and I kind of got to it with him. And I didn't watch the first season, but the second season I've seen in its entirety. And I wasn't going to blog about it, but this episode, baby, that I just got caught up on was the tea. And I'm going to give it to you, I'm going to try to give it to you in less than 10 minutes, right? So, the show, and I have my computer right here because I have not watched it enough to where I remember all of the names. So, you have the owners of the salon, which is Kim Kimble, I do know that. And it is managed by her sister Leah and her mother Jasmine, right? Leah gives me very Layla Hathaway tease. Very pretty with locks, but slightly masculine. Slightly. She gives me that she could be a slight carpet muncher. Her mama is the piss. I don't know who they get their looks from. It got to be their daddy, because their mama looks the fool. Now, her hair be laid, but feature-wise, she gives me like old, back in the day, she used to be old, and I hate to say it because it's so derogatory, bulldagger. Bulldagger is old, that's old. That's, see, them the words that your grandmama and granddaddy used to. They ain't say lesbian, honey. They didn't say gay, honey. They said, bulldagger, carpet muncher, But it is derogatory. But that's what she gave me. She gave me a slight bulldagger. Just slight, not a full one, but just a slight bulldagger. So, those are the owner. Well, Kim Kimble's the owner, and they work up under her mother and daughter, right? And then you have the staff, who... It's good to me. Angela is the big girl. Big girl. That's all I can say, honey. She does a nasty nail, big girl. And then you have Dante. Dante. Now, hold on. I'm getting confused. Hold on. Is Dante the one I like, Trail? Dante, because I know there's two boys on him. Dante can get it without a condom all day long. Dante is cute. But he's cute and masculine, but he's on the borderline. He gives you pretty boy realness, but he doesn't give you not thug tease, a mixture of pretty boy realness and schoolboy realness. He's cute, has an excellent pretty smile like me. Get into it. Isn't that smile sickening? All the teeth ain't mine, but bitch, she's still sickening. Dante can get it. Excellent hairdresser, funny as all outdoors, and I think he can just bend me over and band me till the Bulls come home. That's just my personal opinion. Hey, next you have Anthony, who is this, sure, I really don't know, she gets on my nerves, who is this white, really flamboyant gay boy. He really reminds me of, what was that bitch name back in the day that he was like the first blogger, Trey, who was that boy that did the blog about Britney years and years ago? Well, y'all know what I'm talking about. This was before B. Scott. This was before Zimbat Adams. This was before the Scorpion Show. That white boy that did the video when they was, "Don't mother Britney! Leave Britney alone!" What was his name? Oh, I can't think of that child. Let me get it. But Anthony remind. Let me look and see. I got my MacBook Pro right here. Britney Spears blog. White gay man. I guess that's a white gay man.
Chris Crocker?
Yes, honey, that's her name, Chris Crocker. Yes, back in the day, honey. That's who he reminds me of. He's very annoying, very, very just over the top, honey, and he deserves to get punched in the fucking face. He really, really does. I don't fancy him. I don't know what purpose he has on the show besides being annoying. He's not even the comic relief. That's Dante. And then from there, you have China. China is very exotic, if you will, when she wants to be. She's a very hood girl, but she has a very exotic look, the very bleach blonde, short crop, very Afrocentric, if you will, very indie-ish, very good. She's a great hairdresser from what I can see, but she's all right. Then you have Terry, who is the big gay dude. He kind of has an overbite, like he been sucking his thumb a little bit as a child or sucking some other thing. Probably a dick, honey, but he's cute. He can get it, but he got to use a condom. He ain't that special to well. He can get it without a condom. But he's cute. He does a nice hair. You know I fancy me a big boy, honey. I love me a big chubby chub rock type of nigga. Hence my ex-boyfriend right there. Look at him.
No.
See?
No.
See? You know, right there. See, he blocking himself. But you know I love me a chubby man, honey. Chubby. Like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man down show do. And then, who else? I got everybody. I said Terrence, and then Anthony, who I love, I love to hate. And then that's about it. And then this new model that they just put on there. What was his name? Jose? Or Juanito? Juan. Wasn't it Jose? So, and I know I'm babbling. I'm almost done. This episode, honey, Vivica A. Fox was on the episode. China was doing her hair. China, and the whole episode was this, that two things was going on. Kim hired this receptionist, this dude named Jose, who was gorgeous, but has no experience with working in a beauty salon. You know, Leah was opposed to it because doesn't have any customer service skills, any beauty salon customer service skills, but the bitch was fine. And she said flat out, they hired him for eye candy. He is eye candy for the salon. Quiet as it's kept, this man is gay as all outdoors. All outdoors gay. You can look at it. And I do understand that the Puerto Rican and the Puerto Rican descent and Hispanic descent, as far as the men, have a very androgynous tone because the straight men get their eyebrows done and they believe in waxing and grooming themselves. I do understand that. I've had my share. Yes, my God. Now, one thing I don't like about them, they don't get cut. That's just their culture. When I say get cut, bitch, they dicks have a little elephant trunk on it, honey. I believe in a circumcised dick all day long. I pray for a circumcised dick. Now, don't mean I won't sleep with one just because you ain't circumcised. Now, that's just my personal preference. But if it's right, and clean, there ain't no lint up under there, honey, we can have that, honey. Down show could. Yes. Quiet as it's kept, honey. If you get the elephant thing and super glue it, honey, and super glue it shut, you ain't got to use no condom because it gets caught, right? Anyway, that's just, okay. But anyways, they hired the Puerto Rican man, and Leah wasn't trying to have it. But the gag of the show is this, and this is where I just gagged the whole show. China is doing this Vivica A. Fox's hair for a photo shoot for Black Glam Hollywood or whatever. China is supposed to be there at 1 o'clock. So she says. China didn't get there till 1:15. But everybody else was there at 12 o'clock. So that makes me wonder, why is the director there? Why is your nail technician there? Why is everybody else there at 12 and you're there at 1 o'clock, whatever, right? So she said, at 1:15, but she said she's supposed to be there at 1 o'clock. Regardless, baby, if you're supposed to be there at 1 o'clock, if you get there at 1:01, you're late. You are late. Case in point. And the thing about it is, people have to understand, when you're working with clients, when you're working with someone that's paying you to do a service, they have no right to disrespect you, honey, but there is a certain amount that you have to put up with. And it started out like this. For whatever reason, they had the wrong wig. There was a wrong wig. Vivica sent over a wig, and I'm guessing it was Vivica's fault that she sent over the wrong wig. It was a synthetic wig, and as we all know, you can't put heat to a synthetic wig because she'll curl up real quick. You know what I'm saying? It's just that. Synthetic, plastic. It ain't real. So, she sends her back over to the beauty supply store to get the correct human hair wig. Comes back. She's styling the wig, whatever the case may be. While she's doing that, when she walks in, old girl, that's a nail technician who I can't remember her name right now, Angela, Naja, she ain't on the sheet. Naja is the girl name. Naja is telling Vivica, bitch, oh, she's only worried about her shoot after yours. Bitch, Naja, why would you say that to a client? First and foremost, you're there to do her nails. And I understand you can get buddy, try to appease the client, but why are you telling her? That just added fuel, because it was a minimum fire at that point. Then you added fuel to the fire, and it grew. Why would you tell Vivica, oh, she's probably running late because she's getting ready for her shoot after yours? Bitch, you set it up. You started a whole messy situation. And I gagged as a spectator. I was like, bitch, she's trying to set this bitch up, honey. But on another standpoint, why would you say that? So, she comes back in on the end of the conversation, and she hears Naja saying it. She pulled Naja aside, being professional, saying, why would you tell that bitch that I'm getting shot today? It ain't none of her motherfucking business. And Naja's response was, well, you should have told me that it wasn't any of her business. Which my thing is this, I kind of hear what she's saying, that you should have said don't tell anybody. But on the flip side, if you would have been here doing what you were supposed to, it wouldn't have made no goddamn difference, right? So, Chyna styling the wig. This is styling the wig, whatever. She goes into her car because Vivica wants something done as far as some of her hair coming through, whatever. So she looking for her bonding glue. She couldn't find it. Goes out to the car for 3 minutes. Now the flip side of it should have been, hey, I'm sorry, Vivica, I can't find my bonding glue. Let me run outside to my car so I can find it. Let the client know what you're doing because they are paying for a service. She just walks out to go to her car to find her stuff. At this point, your client is looking like, well, where's my stylist? Where's my hairstylist? And so she goes out there. Now she goes out there and gets her. It comes back in. When Chyna comes back in, this bitch has the audacity, the gall to tell Vivica, you reigned. Bitch, are you kidding me? Are you kidding? That gives me some very much slave master shit. That gives me some butler maid kind of shit. If I'm paying you for a service, I'm wondering where you are. And instead of coming back in and saying, I'm sorry, I ran into my car, or I do apologize for my absence, you come in saying, you rang. Oh, bitch, it's on and popping, bitch. First off, you don't know me. I hired you to do a service. We not ace boom coons. We not bosom motherfucking buddies. You want to come in and take that tone with me, no matter how you meant it, because the thing about it is, this bitch don't know you. Vivica Fox don't know your character. She don't know your personality. She don't know if you was kidding or joking, but all she knows is that you've been secure my teeth. Y'all know these ain't my teeth, honey. I need to fix it, honey. All she knows, bitch, you been fucking up all morning, and then you want to come in and say, you rang, bitch, no, try it again, another answer. You know what I'm saying? That's not professional. And so she wants to have, then she, Vivica's like, okay, bitch, I'm done. And so Vivica proceeds to talk to her in a professional. She's telling her off, but politely and professional. And Chyna was like, can we talk about this 100? Can we have a real girl talk? Vivica was like, yes, ma'am, let's get real. See, y'all forget that especially most black celebrities, they come from shit, honey. So, yeah, they're part of the upper echelon right now, and they have money and this and the other, but they oftentimes don't forget where they came from. So when it's time to get hood, bitch, they can get motherfucking hood. They just choose not to go there because they are of a certain class, of a certain status, of the upper echelon, if you will. And Vic was like, yes, let's have a real girls talk. And Vic was like, real girl you would have been here on time. Real girl would have been while the director and everybody was here on time, you should have been here styling. Real girl would have been that you should have called me last night and said this was the wrong wig if we're going to have a real girl talk. And so Chyna's looking at Boo-Boo in the face like, well, bitch, what did I do? Bitch, you're not being a grown woman about your shit. You're not being a professional. Not being a professional. Even if you're boss, and the thing about it is, we as, and I hate to say it like this, but we as black folks oftentimes forget that, oh, it can't nobody, you ain't my mama, you can't talk to me that way. Yeah, sometimes they can. Even if they wrong, bitch, if your boss talk to you wrong, bitch, you ain't gonna bow up to your boss and say da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Bitch, you gonna just say, keep your mouth shut and going back to your desk. You gonna talk to your coworkers, that bitch that's sitting next to you, about your boss, because first and foremost, you wanna keep your motherfucking job because you got rent to motherfucking pay, lights to keep on, food to keep in your mouth, and babies to take care of. So to get to the point, the thing, oh, well, bitch, ain't nobody gonna talk to me any kind of, oh, yes, bitch, they will. Yes, it's a hierarchy of things. Not saying it's right, but it does happen. If my boss talked to me any kind of way, yeah, bitch, I might be in the back of my mind and my head calling her a bitch, slut, a whole trap, bitch. Don't let me catch your motherfucking ass out in the street, bitch. I'm gonna slash all 3 of your tires, bitch, because if I slash 4, the insurance company will pay for it. If I slash 3, they gonna consider it a non-active violence. You got to pay for them 3 motherfucking tires, bitch. I know what the insurance companies will do, honey. Side note, if you ever want to get back at somebody, honey, you never slash all 4 of their tires, honey, because they can claim it as an act of violence, and the insurance company pay for it, honey. You slash 3 of them bitches, and the insurance company make their ass pay for it. Just so you know. The more you know, bitch, just like on NBC. Oh, this video about to stop. We gonna catch up in a minute, okay? Show is. It ain't stopped. Alright, girl, we back from this commercial break, honey, because this camera I got only let me get 16 good minutes on in with this bitch cut off. So, but anyways, like I was saying, honey, you ain't gonna cuss your boss out, honey. You will sit there and take that shit, and that's what we have to understand, especially when you in a service atmosphere. You're not saying being rude, because Vivica was not rude. She told her off politely. You weren't on your grown woman shit, you know what I'm saying? And she wants to have an attitude like she ain't do nothing wrong. Bitch, you were late. You didn't have what she needed. Even though she gave you the wrong wig, I acknowledge that. When you came back, you still went on your game. And then when she asked where you were, instead of saying, I misplaced my bonding glue, I'm sorry, I had to go into my car, or letting her know before you left so she didn't have to worry where you were, you come back in and say, bitch, you rang? Bitch, no, I would have gave her a motherfucking ring right up across her lip, bitch. Seriously. No, I couldn't have did that, because then she could have sued me for all my money, and then I would have really been back in the gutter. So, yeah. But anyways, that's my point, what I'm being made about that. So, Miss China, you need to get it together, girl. If you see this, honey, you need to get it together. Or hopefully you have gotten it together, because this was filmed about 6 months ago. So hopefully you have gotten it together, because people don't want to put up with that, honey. I own my own photography company, honey. There are some things that I just don't want to do that my clients say, well, this is what I want. No matter how I feel about it, honey, I'm going to click, expose. Click, expose, bitch. Whatever they want me to do. Because one, they are paying me. I ain't about to fuck up my money for nobody. Even if you were the bitch giving me my money, I ain't about to fuck up my money for nobody. That's just me. I'm a business-minded hoe, but I'm a money-minded hoe too. Because that, trust and believe, that money is already allocated to go somewhere. Either to a savings account, a Roth account, or 401k, bitch, or a light bill, cell phone bill, child support. Well, bitch, I ain't got child support. Jared, I want a child. My ovaries are drying up. But that money is already allocated to go somewhere. So I ain't about to fuck that up for nobody. So, you know, that was a key for me. I'm done with this video. It was all right after that. You know what I'm saying? Those are the 2 main things of LA Hair this week. I'm going to continue to do other reviews of this show each week. Please forward this to your friends, to your colleagues, your frats, and your sorors, and all this good stuff. Your members of your church. Maybe not the members of your church. Well, bitch, they cuss too. Shit, I ain't worried about them. Most of them cussers and drinkers and fornicators. Shit. So, at any rate, ho, I am your boy, the Sebastian Alexander Bonet. You have tuned into another excellent episode of The Audition with your damn it, I just started fixing it in. With your boy, the Sebastian Alexander Bonet. Make sure you follow me, tweet me, all that good stuff. Y'all be easy, be well, and make sure you check out the other episodes. I have reviews from Sunday's Best, which takes me a lot to cuss on that motherfucker. I have reviews for LA Hair. I have reviews for Army Divas of LA, and I have reviews for Iyanla, Fix My Life. So, anyways, with that being said, once again, for my final closing, I love you all very much. Thank you for tuning in to another fabulous episode of The Audition with your boy, the Sebastian Alexander Bonet. I love you all so very much, and y'all be well, be easy, and be blessed. Ciao.